It's week 9 of the 2041 season, and we're watching the Snowhawks, speedy running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Snowhawks and the Elks on Monday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack. And
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the man who played his college ball in Happy Valley. Greg, it's their rookie quarterback out of Penn State.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think two things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Time for a punt for the Elks. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll try to run for it. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. On now, it's the punt team for the Snowhawks. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Elks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Motion man sent right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 3rd and long. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation. But to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Elks getting set to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Snowhawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now a run on 1st down. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 0-0 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Snowhawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Snowhawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Elks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Elks are on the board. It's 7-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. A big play there on the scramble. 36 yards.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. That one hauled in. It's complete. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Snowhawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Elks offense ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off he goes.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing now from the gun. That one is caught. It's Hudson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He pulls it in around the 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
His kick is good. And the Snowhawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their running back set to go once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense doesn't not connect.
Open man, right side. He's got it.